Salute, y'all. Salute, salute. I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. Chicago woman shot and killed at her brother's funeral. Let me read this copyright disclaimer, and then we're going to get on with this demonstration. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. What that means is that everything that you hear in this demonstration is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everything that you hear in this video that I call a demonstration is only the opinions of mine and others. Everything that you hear in this demonstration is only allegedly. Salute to the replay gang. Salute to all my moderators. Salute to the chat. Salute to you, him, and her. Salute to everyone. Salute Kotan. I see. Salute Yvette C. Salute. This is another one of those cases, another one of those stories, like we just keep seeing it over and over and over. Now the victim is 34-year-old Romisha Turner. She was 34 years old. And she was en route either to or from her brother's funeral. Now, according to the reports, they're saying that it was some kind of retaliation. They're saying it's some kind of retaliation. They're saying that her brother was gang related. And so this was a retaliation killing. And see, that be the thing. So, excuse me, y'all. That be the thing. Salute Positive Vibes. Salute Just Jay. Salute everybody. That be the thing that I tell people all the time. Like, when you in a gang and you live in that gang life, you not only put your life in danger, you putting your family life in danger as well. Positive Vibe says your Tylenol ain't start kicking in yet. Nah, my Tylenol ain't start to kick in yet. I gotta get up my watch hours over here. Thanks to all of y'all, I reached my 500 subscribers over here for the backup channel to be monetized. So now I gotta work on my watch hours. So I ain't take my Tylenol yet. I'm gonna wait till after I do this demonstration to take my Tylenol. But it says a woman who was part of a funeral procession was shot and killed in Dixmoor Saturday afternoon. Dixmoor police said the shooting happened just after noon at the intersection of 147th and Sealy Street. When officers arrived, they found a white Jaguar SUV that had crashed into a home. Inside the vehicle was a woman, 34 years old, Romisha Turner, who appeared to have been shot multiple times. I mean, and I know the words that I say is just going to fall on deaf's ears. I know it's going to go in one ear and out the other ear, but when is enough enough? You know, y'all got to ask yourself, y'all putting y'all family lives in danger. You know, y'all putting y'all family lives in danger. Positive Vibe says, I think they purposely targeted her. It says, the beautiful and talented Romisha Turner, unalive today after a funeral procession leaving St. Mark's Church, was ambushed with high-powered gunfire. It says she got ambushed. Young Miss Turner was a 34-year-old special braid artist and was currently in nursing school, finishing up to take the Illinois State Board of Nursing. Her brother was unalive recently in Chicago last week. This was allegedly an ambush, staked out, unalive as well. The family requested that Harvey police personnel be available as the funeral procession left the city of Harvey, and that fell on deaf ears, according to community reports. This shooting that could have been prevented if police presence had been there, it would have been prevented. It says young Miss Turner will be missed. Now, they're saying that the family asks for family presence. Now, here's the thing, y'all, and I'm just going to keep it real. And y'all might get mad at me, but I got to keep it real. Like, when are we going to clean up our communities? The police is not there to clean up our communities. The police is not there to babysit us. It's like they're not there to babysit us. Now, sure, if the police would have been there, they probably wouldn't have took a shot at her life. But when are we going to clean up our act? Like, when are we going to just say, look, man, this street life, this gang culture, all of this BS that's destroying us, all of this BS that has been killing us for 40, 50, 60 years, when is we going to just let it go? Now, we are hours away. We are hours away from a new president. The last time I checked, Trump was winning. That was the last time I checked, he was winning. But there's still a whole lot of votes to be counted. So that don't necessarily mean just because he's winning now, he's going to win. There's still a whole lot of votes to be counted. But are we expecting for Kamala to change all of our problems? Are we expecting for Trump to fix all of our problems? It's not happening, y'all. It's not happening. Let's see what the news is saying about this, y'all. Let's see what the news is saying about this. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's see what the news is saying about this.
Our Darius Johnson has been working this story all day and joins us from the newsroom live with what he's gathered. Darius.
Dave, good evening. The victim is 34-year-old Romisha Turner. Her brother was being laid to rest when she was killed. Now this family is dealing with 2 losses in a span of 2 weeks.
Damage on this property is what's left behind after police say Romisha Turner lost control of her vehicle when someone shot her. Around noon, Dixmoor police say they got a call for shots fired at 147th and Sealy. When they arrived, they found Turner inside of a white Jaguar. She had been shot several times. She was taken to Ingalls Memorial Hospital in Harvey, where she died. Turner was a sister, a mother, and to many, a well-known stylist. Police say she was killed during a funeral procession that just left St. Mark's Church, about 2 blocks away. This funeral was for her brother, Chevelle Carter, who was shot and killed on October 19th at 38th and Ellis. Police have not arrested anyone in his murder.
Now, we've heard from some that say this shooting was possibly in retaliation. We know at this time Chicago police, or Dixmoor police rather, are still searching for the person who fired those shots, killing.
So they don't have no one. What's up, Shano? They don't have no one in either one of the killings. They don't got a suspect in her brother's killing. They don't have a suspect in her killing. Now, she got ambushed. You know, she got ambushed. And from what I've read and what I've heard, she had it going on. You know, she was in nursing school. She was, you know, braiding hair. So she had it going on. Is it something that I'm missing? I mean, is it something that I'm missing? These young women, these young black women that got it going on, it's like they keep getting caught up, and you really can't blame her, but can you blame her? You know, what do y'all think? You know, it's like I said, things happen. We know things happen. Things happen. But is it worth it? I'm just asking y'all. You know, is it worth it? Like, you putting your family in danger. I don't know how much more I could keep stressing about this. And it just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Let me see what else I can find on it. Let me see. Give me a minute, y'all. Did everybody vote? Did everybody vote? Did y'all vote? I don't know why this thing. Oh, I gotta come out of there. So her brother was 32 years old. There's a picture of her and her brother. Let me put the picture of her and her brother up on the screen. That's her and that's her brother. The brother, 32 years old, Chevelle Carter, who tragically lost his life to gun violence. This situation highlights the urgent need to examine the mental health of gang members and explore how the community can provide support. See, here's the thing when it comes to the gangs, y'all. And I mean, look, it is what it is. You know, that gang life is exactly what it is. That gang life is filled with nothing but death and violence. That's all you're going to get out of being in the gang. You might make it out of the gang. It's some gangs, most of the gangs, they end up killing themselves. You know, so when we looking at these gangs and we getting mad at the gangs, how can you get mad at the gang when we don't know what her brother done? I'm just going to be honest. 9 times out of 10, if you in a gang, if you affiliated with a gang, 9 times out of 10, you doing some criminal activity. You done committed some criminal activity. You done committed something that you wasn't supposed to have done. 9 times out of 10, you know. 9 times out of 10, you know the type of dudes that you dealing with. You already know the type of dudes that you dealing with when you get involved with them. Now you got to think of the mother. See, this is the end result. The mother lost 2 children within weeks. The Romisha Turner, she had daughters. Y'all see, do y'all really see this cycle that keeps repeating? It just keep repeating over and over and over again. The mom then lost 2 kids. She buried one. She buried her son, and right after burying her son, moments after burying her son, she lost her daughter. Same way. Same way. Wow. Wow. That's all I keep saying, y'all, is wow. Like when I first got the story, you know, I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it. Salute Tracy. Salute Tracy. I wasn't going to do it, you know. And I'm giving out these moderator wrenches for right now. Once probably like next week. So I don't want nobody to get offended. Next week, I'm gonna take the wrenches back from everybody, but I'm just giving out the wrenches to everybody right now. So everybody will have a wrench over here for right now until we keep building up the platform. But starting next week, I will be taking the wrenches back from everybody, and I will be giving, you know, wrenches out, but it's going to be a certain criteria that you have to meet to receive a wrench over here. So I'm like I said, I'm giving y'all the wrenches, but I will be taking them back next week and then reissuing them, you know, because I'm going to be running this platform different from the way that I'm running that main platform. That main channel, Shank Rock, I'm going to be running these 2 channels completely different. So the criteria to being a moderator over here is going to be different from over on the main channel. But like I said, just look at it. This is somebody's daughter. This is somebody's mother. Like, and when you involved with these gangs, nothing good coming out of these gangs. Nothing good coming out of them. You know, nothing is good coming out of them. It was once upon a time in our lives, you know, these gangs didn't exist in our communities. And you could see why. You could see why. You could see why them organizations was running gang members out of the community. Because look, this is a prime example. Because the gangs don't mean no good. You know, if you got a gang and you pushing drugs and you in the criminal activity and you in the violence, you don't mean the community no good. It sounds slick when the rappers be rapping about it. Yeah, it all sounds slick when them rappers be rapping about it. It sounds slick when you be out on the streets and, you know, doing what you do. It all sounds slick and looks slick until situations like this happens, until people start losing their lives. Until people start losing their lives. This is a pretty young lady. You know, she's the same age as my daughters. I got 2 daughters her name. I mean, I got 2 daughters her age. She the same age as my 2 daughters. You know, can I get everybody to throw up some prayer hands for Nola? Can I get everybody to throw up some prayer hands for Nola? But yeah, so now her brother done got banged up. They took her brother out. It ain't worth it. It just, at the end of the day, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth me losing my life. I just had to be corny. I just had to be lame. And you still could lose your life. Now a mother has lost both of her kids. Both of her kids is gone. It ain't worth it, y'all. Let me check. Let me check up on the election, y'all. Who y'all think gonna win? Let me check, y'all. Give me a minute. Streets is quiet. Go ahead. I dropped the link if somebody want to join me. Come on up. I will drop the link. If somebody want to join me, come on up, yo. Let me see what this says.
Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. It's sad, man. But yet you want to vote. You don't even know who Buckshot Shorty is, but you ready to vote for a president that don't give a fuck about you. And yeah, I'm angry.
Oh, here it is. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me take a commercial, yo. I know y'all tired of seeing my bald head. Let me take a commercial while I get this together, y'all. Shit, I don't even got nothing up here to play. Let me run this clip back then.
Our Darius Johnson has been working this story all day and joins us from the newsroom live with what he's gathered. Darius.
Dave, good evening. The victim is 34-year-old Romeisha Turner. Her brother was being laid to rest when she was killed. Now this family is dealing with 2 losses in a span of 2 weeks.
Damage on this property is what's left behind after police say Romeisha Turner lost control of her vehicle when someone shot her. Around noon, Dixmoor police say they got a call for shots fired at 147th and Sealy. When they arrived, they found Turner inside of a white Jaguar. She had been shot several times. She was taken to Ingalls Memorial Hospital in Harvey, where she died. Turner was a sister, a mother, and to many, a well-known stylist. Police say she was killed during a funeral procession that just left St. Mark's Church, about 2 blocks away. This funeral was for her brother, Chevelle Carter, who was shot and killed on October 19th at 38th and Ellis. Police have not arrested anyone in his murder.
Okay, so as of right now, when it comes to the Georgia electoral votes, Trump is winning. Michigan, Harris is winning. Harris is beating Trump in Michigan. Nevada is still, they haven't counted them up yet in Nevada. North Carolina, Trump winning North Carolina. Trump winning Pennsylvania. Trump is winning Pennsylvania. Trump is winning Wisconsin. He's winning Wisconsin. They tied in Arizona. They're tied in Arizona. Georgia, Trump is winning Georgia. Harris is winning Michigan. Let me see what else I can find for y'all. Why every time when I go to
tonight, and I just want to play through a couple of different scenarios here because Republicans basically have 46 safe seats, Democrats 42. Democrats playing a lot more defense. If the Republicans are able to hold Florida, hold Texas with Senator Ted Cruz, and hold Nebraska, they're at 49. You need 50 if you also have the presidency to control the Senate. West Virginia, the Democrats are almost certain to give that to the Republicans with the retirement of Senator Joe Manchin. That alone could be
16 electoral votes on the line right there. North Carolina tonight still, we can't call this race either. A close race, 85%.
It's close.
As you can see, a margin of just about 150,000 votes between them. In Pennsylvania, perhaps the biggest battleground state prize of the night, 67% of the vote in. Donald Trump takes.
Trump is winning Pennsylvania. Trump winning the big states.
The Philadelphia area and other Democratic strongholds. The question is it enough to help catch her back up? And how tight will this race be in the end?
But she's catching up with him though.
Very tight, 19 electoral votes on the line. Michigan at this hour. Take a look. These are the numbers. Kamala Harris with a slight lead in that.
Kamala winning in Michigan.
Vote in at this hour. The vice president leads the former president in that state. And in Wisconsin, 4 out of the last 6 presidential elections, Wisconsin decided by less.
Got Wisconsin.
59% of the vote in, 10 electoral votes on the line, and you can see a very close race. About 30,000 votes in between the 2 candidates. Let's look at Arizona at this hour. Look at that, 49.5, 49.6 in Arizona. Obviously can't call that race. Nevada tonight, the numbers have not come in yet. Another battleground.
It's close. It's still close.
There are projections we can make at this hour. state of California, Vice President Kamala Harris, where she was once the Attorney General and the Senator of that state, she wins in that state, picks up its 54 electoral votes. In Idaho tonight, former President Donald Trump.
See, this is what I ain't understanding, the electoral votes.
Washington State, the polls have closed. The raw vote coming in. The number's not there yet. The moment we have it, we'll put it back up on the screen. Too early to call. And in Oregon, the polls have just closed. Cannot call that state as well. Let's look at the map tonight. 270 again, the magic number of the Electoral College. Here's what we've got. Kamala Harris with 9 states plus Washington, D.C., 145 electoral votes. Donald Trump with 23 states, 214 electoral votes.
Donald Trump got 23 states.
Georgia.
Kamala got 9.
Pennsylvania,
And the electoral
Michigan,
votes.
Wisconsin, all of them. The votes are coming in all of those states. It's extraordinarily close. Our coverage of the 2020
Trump got 23
election,
states.
It could last for weeks. I'm not sure. I was just making sure you're all still here with me. It continues right now.
Kamala got 9.
This is an ABC News special. Election night in America. Who will be the next president of the United States? From ABC News headquarters.
Who y'all think gonna get it?
David Muir.
Who do y'all think gonna get it?
Good evening as we come back on the air in the West. It's great to have you with us here, ABC News election headquarters here in New York. This is an extremely close race in all of the key battlegrounds. I want to get right to Mary Bruce, covering the vice president, covering the Harris campaign. And basically, you got your hands on a memo that went out to internal staff saying this is going to buckle up. This is going to be a long election.
This email reads like a reality check from the Harris campaign manager to her staff. We have obtained this by ABC.
Can y'all hear this?
She says what we have all been
Drop a
talking
1
about.
if y'all can hear
It's
this.
going to be razor thin. She says this is exactly what they prepared for, and that their clearest path to 270 remains to be through the blue wall that we've been talking about all night. She says we feel good about what we are seeing. That said, she is cautioning that this is going to take some time. She runs through those blue wall states, saying in Pennsylvania they overperformed turnout expectations. In Philadelphia, she says they're seeing especially high turnout with large non-white and student populations. And then in Michigan and Wisconsin, she notes, they are still awaiting a significant amount of the vote to come in Michigan, pointing to Detroit, also saying other results in Michigan are harder to parse. In Wisconsin, she points to remaining vote in Dane and Milwaukee counties. And then what she says, David, is what we do know is this race is not going to come into focus until the early morning hours. David, she urges their team to, quote, get some sleep and get ready to close out strong tomorrow.
John?
But
She catching them, though. She's catching them.
The message that we're hearing tonight from the Kamala Harris campaign. But I am also talking to Democrats, not precisely on the Kamala Harris campaign, but with very much a vested interest in what's happening here.
Let me check another
This is looking very bad for them.
poll and see what they saying. Let me see. Trying to find something, yo. I guess everybody busy paying attention to the polls. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Help me get my watch hours. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I'm just trying to get my watch hours. I'm going to end this live. Salute everybody.